Welcome to Grab the Remote, our TV review series. Your host Jared with the Grab Some Popcorn podcast, here to review Fallout Season 2, Episode 3. So this episode starts with the flashback featuring Thaddeus. He's a character from Season 1. He wound up becoming a ghoul, and this flashback is just showing how his life has been since then. You know, he's with some children. And there's not really much to it, but it does come back full circle later on in the episode. In the present, Lucy is in serious danger after being captured by the Legion in the last episode. She meets one of the leaders there, Legate Lacerta, and he's played by Macaulay Culkin, a real nice cameo. This character is straight out of the video game, and he lets Lucy know that they are at war with each other civilly, and they're also at war with other factions in the wasteland. Meanwhile, Cooper Howard is still in the basement, dying from the poison, and he eventually cuts a piece of his leg off, which stops the poison, and he'll make his escape. But before then, a flashback reveals that he's at some sort of award ceremony, and he's talking with one of his Marine buddies, and he even confirms that he knows Cooper is supposed to be the one to take out Robert House. And I feel like Cooper is getting this information before he's even really accepted the job, but somehow it's some widely known plan. Once he goes into the bathroom, a stranger corners him in the bathroom and questions his political beliefs, reinforcing the idea that Cooper has been pulled into something much larger than himself. Back with Maximus, tensions arise as he disputes with his superior over how to handle the growing civil conflict within the Brotherhood of Steel. After this conversation, Maximus begins forming a bond with another soldier who shares the belief that the soldiers should have more say rather than following the codex blindly. Cooper learns that Lucy is in immediate danger at the hands of the Legion and sets out to find help. Along the way, he encounters Victor, a robot companion straight from the Fallout games. Victor jokes about Cooper's involvement with Robert House and the cold fusion technology, continuing to tease deeper connections. Maximus is presented with a high-stakes decision, one that could have massive consequences for the world. It feels very intentional, mirroring how the Fallout games often force players into morally complex choices. Cooper eventually finds what's left of the NCR, another faction that's introduced in this episode, only to discover that they're in terrible shape and desperately need his help. To save Lucy, Cooper makes the brutal decision. He sells out the NCR's hideout to the Legion in exchange for her freedom. As Cooper escapes with Lucy, he ignites a series of explosive barrels without the Legion realizing it. This resulting explosion sparks the already brewing civil war between the factions, and a shootout ensues. The episode ends with a powerful final scene. Maximus stops his fellow soldier from executing a group of ghoul children. Although the soldier claims he's simply following the codex, Maximus clearly rejects this logic. He kills his comrade and reveals himself to the ghoul we saw earlier in the episode. Maximus understands the consequences of his choice as the episode fades out. Overall, this episode was fantastic. The character arcs are moving forward in meaningful ways, the Fallout lore is deeply embedded, and the moral choices feel ripped straight from the games. Between the Legion, the NCR conflict, and Maximus's internal struggle, this is easily my favorite episode of the season so far. And that's my review, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to like the video and leave a comment about the review and what you thought of the episode itself. We'll see you next week for the next episode. Thank you.